Hey there. Well, I'm still going through a lot of healing, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things that are called basic needs are for me a foreign discussion right now, foreign subject. But especially when it's difficult, when you don't have a home, stable foundation, and a real opportunity to actually recover and rest, everything is more or less temporary. It kind of helps, funny enough. It makes things worse, but it also helps being more observant around what's really going on in real time. So I noticed a few things about that are actually healing, but they feel like it's failing, even to me. When you're healing, most people think that healing is part of peace, quiet, and calmness. Well, at first, it's actually very turbulent, emotional, and painful. And that's normal because everything we were distracted from, we kept pushing down or kept telling ourselves that it isn't so, comes back up. Every emotion, dreams, things said, things unsaid, it all comes back up. So if you're crying, feeling angry, sad, betrayed, ashamed, guilty, all these things, it's normal. It's a part of those things you must feel and go through. That's healing. You're not failing if you're crying, you're healing. It's called release. Second thing, which is definitely common to all of us, is feeling exhausted, feeling tired, fatigue, drained out. You're not lazy, you're not being selfish, and it will get better. But your body is telling you that you do need to rest. And trust me, from myself, I know, if you don't get yourself some time to rest, or you can't, in my case, I really couldn't, it will really cost you a lot. Your health and everything else. So if you do have a place to rest, go get rest. If anybody judges you, misunderstands you, show them this video or anything else and tell them you are not lazy. You need rest and you need compassion. The third part of healing, which is actually also one of the difficult parts, is less socializing. It's not isolation. It's not a toxic trait. It's not a coping mechanism. Especially if you know deep down that you need and want a real connection with someone. The fact that you don't socialize as much and you don't do things as you used to do before means that you're growing up. You're not willing to go and reduce yourself just to have some company. It's the real connection you want and the real connection you need. And the real connection is what you deserve. So with due time, it will come. It must also come to be connected with yourself. And that actually requires solitude, and a lot of it. Old patterns, bad habits, they seem to be getting worse, louder, more difficult to overcome. Yeah, that's what they seem like. Fact is, they're out on the surface, they're much more obvious, the reasons why they're there, are also more obvious. And obviously, the more years you've spent accumulating those and adapting to those patterns and habits, it will take also significant amount of time to change them. Give yourself time. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to those who have already gone through all of this. Don't compare to anything. You know your own pace. You know what you can do. Nobody's pushing you over the limit anymore. Take it easy. Everything will come to place. Just start with one thing and one step at a time. This one is difficult for me. Uncertainty. Not knowing yourself, not knowing who you are. Asking yourself whether did you actually ever know who you are? What was your identity built around with? Was it built around trauma? Was it built around your past or your desires? Other things. Not knowing who you are is actually the most normal part of this healing process. Never mind how honest you were with people and yourself before. This is a new level. This is a new you, a new life, new decisions, new reactions, new responses. I don't know me in the life that I'm living right now. Do you know yourself with all of these things that just happened to you and the things that happened in the past? Do you know what you're going to say tomorrow when something takes you by surprise? You don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do know how to do things better, though. That's why it feels like a very unknown, uncharted area, like sailing into a world that nobody else has seen before. Because indeed, nobody has, especially not you. And that's really the one that still bugs me a lot, is having no sense of direction, purpose. People say that a man without a purpose is dead. That's because we're constantly being told we need to fix everything, we always need to have a sense of direction, we always need to have our own purpose, and we always need to know and have a plan and goals and all of that. Forget it. Nobody has a user manual for you how to be you. And if your life started completely from scratch, rock bottom, like mine, there are no manuals for this. Some people make it, some people don't. And the part why we don't make it is the sixth problem that we have when we heal. Being lonely, empty, feeling helpless, feeling worthless. And then we try to find ways to solve this, and we see that we don't have a hobby, we have no routine, we have no practice. Well, again, it's a new life, new you. You used to do things because people were telling you, if you do this, this is going to be the result. If you keep doing that, it's going to be that result. Everyone has some kind of magical recipe to a healthy, successful, happy, fulfilled life. But that's their own recipe. That's their own journey. That's what they like to do. And here's the trick. The new you is also trying to find what you love. And what's more important, doing something that you love and having fun with it, or doing something just because everyone else is doing it and just because they tell you that it's better for you? Of course, yeah, you do some morning exercise. That's definitely proven scientifically to be very good for your health, longer living, and happiness. But not everyone goes goes do yoga and does actually yoga and feels happier about it or better. Not everyone goes to gym, power lifts, or does calisthenics and then suddenly starts to feel better. It doesn't work for everyone. Some people just can't do it. What if you're disabled or have other issues? It's just not the same for everyone. The catch is, you see yourself, you know yourself now, or you're getting to know your new self. So the same way, you're gonna have to go out and explore and experiment to see what actually really attracts you, what you really love, what makes you really feel so good, and you just love it and having so much fun doing it, and it's also good for your body and spirit. The time just flies by when you're doing it. Everything that does require discipline and dedication, but it will feel effortless in the long run, something that is real you, that is resonating with you, that aligns with yourself, and it's gonna be just so much more fun. It's not about easy, it's about actually having fun, even when we have tough challenges in front of us. That's how we learn fastest. Ask the kids. And then the last one, which most of us lone wolves, neglected and abandoned children, did not learn how to do. Hey, pick me up. We kept picking ourselves up from the floor, from our darkness, from everything that happened. And we always also keep picking other people up. We're always there for everyone. We always do for others so that they're happy. And then, in the end, there was nothing left for us. Now is the time you drop on the floor and let someone come pick you up. Allow someone to come and ask you how you are. What do you need? Don't run away from that. And don't think that because before there was no one else and you were all alone, that it's always going to have to be the same. You deserve better. You deserve to be loved. You deserve a hug. So all you need to do is keep going, even if it's backwards. Not everything that feels like failing is actually going to be a failure in the end. Many people, successful or not, but people with great stories, forget to tell you how they actually got there. Who was there to support them? Who was there that helped them? Who was there that believed in them? Not a single person on this planet has actually made it completely on their own. When you're born, you can't eat, you can't walk, you cannot do anything on your own. Among all the species on this planet, we're the most interdependent species. We cannot survive without one another. And as we grow into adults, we're being taught that everything and everyone depends on us. It's not true. We all depend on each other. So, allow yourself to be helped by others. And when you can, and you are able to help them too. Most importantly, biggest success was built on failures. Many of them. People just don't want to talk about them. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's not at all. But stop focusing on the medals and the top of the hill and all the recognition you get with that. Because the only person in the end that needs you the most is you. Bye. Peace.